Well, today is day 80, and I don't need to get on my bike. I'm about 100 meters from the Champs-Élysées. If I could see around that building, I could see the Arc de Triomphe where we finished yesterday. And yeah, bizarre feeling to wake up this morning. When I say bizarre, I felt pretty much the worst I've ever felt after an expedition. Just, you know, that feeling where you physically hurt down to your toenails. It's just finally letting go mentally. It's amazing what the physical reaction is, and the recovery process can start. Obviously the next month, 2 months is going to be coming down from this, normalising my fitness. Even walking up and down a flight of steps at the moment hurts a little bit because I've not really walked for the last couple of months. So I'll keep updating social media with information, about what happens next, because I'm sure people are interested. I've been absolutely blown away by the response, not just during the ride, but around the finish. It just went nuts. I had a quick look online there, and there's tons and tons and tons of questions. I mean, I think over 300,000 views and 3,800 comments to that last video post, and a lot of those comments have questions in them. So I will get back and I will reply to as many of you as I can, but obviously right now I'm enjoying time with my family and just trying to switch off a little bit, because there's a ton of media and other stuff going on. So rest assured, over the coming days and weeks, I'll get back to as many of your questions as I can. One of the comments that I did receive was from Mike Hall's mum, which was incredibly sweet and really meant a lot to me. Mike Hall was if you don't know, was sadly killed last year in Australia, cycling across Australia. I met him a number of years ago at an event in the UK, and he was a phenomenal endurance bike rider who inspired many, many people through his trips. Really sort of quietly inspiring guy, just going out there and taking on big challenges. So amazing to hear from Mike's mum, and that meant a lot, and I sent a message back this morning. For the rest of my team, whilst I can sort of stop and try and recover, there's work still to be done. So unfortunately, they're busy taking the decals off the buildings, sort of the support vehicles, sorting out a ton of kit, and starting to think about how to get things back to the UK. And of course, the media team are still busy with just an amazing amount of content. The photography, the footage, and starting to think how we put together a documentary and tell the story off the back of the last 79 days on the road. So a huge thank you to the team who continue working incredibly hard around me, and I've been doing quite a lot of recovery with Laura today, I'm sure everyone appreciates how hard everyone around me has worked to make this happen. A lot of the sponsors came out to Paris to be there at the finish, and Lindsay and Derek from Artemis were the first people who said, yes, we absolutely want to back this, we want to be a part of it. Artemis sponsored me 10 years ago when I cycled around the world, and they came back and sponsored me this time. And I could see how much it meant to Lindsay and Derek. Last night we had a sort of a reception, friends and family and sponsors in the hotel here, and it was just wonderful to catch up with people and realise how much this meant to them. So thank you to the guys at Artemis and LDC and Koga and everyone else who made it out to Paris, and of course many who couldn't make it but have supported this journey brilliantly throughout. The last thing I want to say is I fly back to Scotland tomorrow, and can't wait to get back home. I land at Edinburgh Airport at 5:35 p.m. and Edinburgh Airport is a long-time supporter of what I'm up to, as is Visit Scotland. I know there's going to be a lot of press at the airport, and if the public want to come along and say hi as well, you're very welcome to. So I arrived back at sort of 5:35, and good to get back to Scotland. So you can probably tell I'm still sort of mentally unwinding. It's hard to go from 79 days of go to suddenly saying, right, you've got to stop. You've got to stop thinking. You've got to just relax and start to unwind from this. But yeah, most of all, yeah, I'm just trying to get some headspace to appreciate what's just happened, and something that's definitely helping with that is seeing the reaction from a global audience who have seem to have really enjoyed following the journey. So I appreciate all of your comments and support, and I'll get back to many of your questions over the coming weeks. Just give me a wee bit of time.